ainsi needs a kill here.
Yeah.
If he wants camo, he needs a kill. Massive advantage here for MF when it comes to the payloads. Streak shouldn't be that important here. And we're going to see ainsi right away get the bomb down. MindFreak not going to challenge anybody. They rotate around the center of the map, though, and look for your first kill. Lacefield could be in trouble, and Shox is going to find him.
So they give him camo so he can actually get bombed down. Now you see both players use camo at the same exact time. Shox goes for the back. Ricky in the kill feed able to pick up one. There's just going to be one player alive for Cloud9. It's going to be all up to Ricky as his teammates fall. And he's going to drop, and it's going to be MindFreak taking map number 2 and a 2-0 lead here against Cloud9.
All 4 members of Cloud9 crashing on the hard point. They'll break through once again, 25 points remaining on this hill.
And let's see how MindFreak decides to break this here. The Shox needs a way for a teammate to get in position to try and break this as a squad. Because when you're trying to break these hills, you need to trade the kills out effectively. If he has nobody there, not going to be able to do that. And you see Excite in the kill feed with 1. Shox comes in, takes out Ricky, but only 7 seconds left. Cloud9 all set up for Cathedral. MindFreak going to need yet another break on this hill to come back.
Lacefield is the first to get his payload. He has the reactive armor. Shox is working towards a camo, and now he's got score streaks to think about as well. Scarab's going to come out, immediately used, and he will pick up ainsi. So 1 player down for Cloud9. Fight is going to find Ricky. That's 2 down. They keep pushing, and this is MindFreak's hill.
Yeah, that's going to be Lacefield using reactive armor inside the hard point as well. You do see Shox getting close to being fully streaked out. Just going to try and get behind this tank here. He gets 1 player weak, needs to get these streaks, and he's going to be able to pick up the Trinity Rockets and stays alive. Big play there from Shox as MindFreak gets within 10.
Ricky tags him up first. Shox challenges and wins every fight. 8 straight kills for Shox. Fully streaked out. He's looking for a second Scarab as Ricky's just going to get melted up close.
Another round 11. Yesterday they had one, I believe it was versus MindFreak, that you definitely could have said they could have won. Here's another example here. And oh my goodness, the play developing already could spell disaster if you're a C9 fan.
Let's see Lacefield inside. You see the mini map.
Oh God, does Apathy earn his payload with this plant?
It's gonna be darn close.
If Apathy earns his payload with this plant, it could change how this entire game.
Assault pre-aim. First 2 kills though go to Envy.
FTL jump ready to go as well. Lacefield doing his best to just stay alive and keep this as a potential round for Cloud9. Does get 2 kills, but it's him by himself. 30 seconds remaining. He's nowhere near his payload. Slasher's in a perfect spot. Cloud9, who have another lead, up 5-3. Throw it away.
Think about Statue. If you don't push out Blue properly, they can spawn right next to you. Just keep flooding and flooding and flooding.
Yep.
It can be a very, very finicky map. You need to be a disciplined team. Communication has to be on point here, specifically for control of these spawns, who are now about to rotate over the bar.
And right now, those spawns are being held by MindFreak. They'll go ahead and forfeit middle map control to play for this barn area. All 4 blue arrows of Team EnvyUs are surging through middle. Are MindFreak prepared for this? Watching towards his bottom grannies. Nice job by Shox to recognize that play, as MF do get 3 kills in a row.
They pick it up. The pinch starting to develop now. It looks like 4 side of Envy. Who is that? Number 2? Fido was out at mid-map trying to catch them. They all actually pushed through courtyard. Envy still holding strong, man. Or sorry. MindFreak still holding strong. They've been basically perfect here in barn.
Shox is 8-9-2. A 7 streak. I mean, come on. This guy, he's got to have earned some new fans today.
He has to have. I know that I am one. Shox has been an absolute animal. Can the streak keep going? He's not far off his Trinity and possible bombardment. Taking a look at the mini-map, the bottom going to be controlled, where we're going to rotate out here for Envy. Racking up the final bit of time. It's 66-11.
Full 60 on that hill.
What a beautiful hold in barn. Able to finish up the weak play. Player now 50 off the bombardment. The streak now up to 8. You can see he's playing his life, playing slow. Even wants to maybe bait a teammate if he needs to, just to find that final kill.
They should go right now. Their teammates are pushing down the bike path. They should begin to make the play, and yes, there is the call. 1 kill away, fully streaked out now, 9 in a row, going for number 10. He gets the help from his teammate. The break does come in. Shox is going off today on the main stage.
You do have Bance with reactive armor and Jerd with FTL jump. You expect MindFreak to be able to win this with all the utility they have.
MindFreak's undefeated in round 11 so far in the GPL. They beat Cloud9 yesterday, but this time around, they're down a man. Jerd goes flying up with the FTL jump. Fida is there to trade. It's a 1v1. Fida versus Mad Cat, and MindFreak is gonna clutch up, Matt. They were down big and come storming back in the second half of this game.
You see Zero now, forced to play defense.
Did he hear that player to his left? No, because that was player number 5, Fida, sneaking up behind his teammate Mad Cat. Zero will get a bit of revenge, but not before that drone moves up. Excite had it. It's pushed up into the Splyce base, but Jerd holds strong on defense with 2 big kills. Zero finds a 3rd, and now Splyce can go on the counterattack.
We'll see where they decide to bring the drone. If you're Splyce, I think you try, and with how far back MindFreak is playing, just go for the 1-point throw, force them to get back towards mid-map. A big team kill comes in there from Excite. You see Zero trying to get this one over the top for a 1. He's going to connect. It's going to be Splyce up 1 with another score.
It's been 4 minutes and 10 seconds. Just 3 points being scored so far. This is a 1-possession game, and either team could take control.
And it's going to be Zero, currently on an 8 streak in the MindFreak base.
He's
just
all
absolutely dominating here. It's going to allow Splyce to get in for another 2-point play. Zero on a 9 streak, trying to make it 10 in a row here, and he's able to take out Buzzo behind the statue. Zero going off in the final moments of this game.
Here we go.
Lacefield, he's had a monster game, 10-7. The reactive armor will prove huge. But remember, Slasher on the opposite side has that camo to work with. Who's going to be the player to find the opening pick? If you're Apathy, if you're Slasher, you cannot die before you get to use these abilities.
Another thing to point out too, Ake's a plant and a kill away. Still possible for him to earn this active camo. Apathy spotted 1. What do the Blue Arrows of Envy do? What do the Blue Arrows of Envy do? Right now, okay, it will prompt the rotation, but Cloud9 are getting cheeky with it. They're going for everything. And look, they dropped the Centurion to watch their flank. So they invested in this B play. Now they're going back and now watch the Blue Arrows from Envy.
I love this. I love this. And now you're going to get the plant. Remember, what do you say? A plant to kill more than likely. So JCab knows it's coming. Now, how does Envy play this? 2 are going to hit the flank. 1's going to wrap back. So they're going to try and hit a pitch. Actually, they're going to hit through mid-map. So the Centurion gets destroyed. Now Slasher pops the camo. He is going to try and flank from behind. Surprise! There's 2. Slasher with the play. 3. The 4th just barely alive. And Salt is done. Cloud9's dreams of top 3 gone.
Bance has cleared 3 of the 4 players. They're coming off the spawn now, though. It's Assault trading out. Jerd is there to reinforce. Mad Cat with the drone, tossing it forward, trying to get the long-range kills. The pass to the dunk. Splyce takes the lead with 1:35.
Yeah, that was a fantastic play. I believe it goes from Jerd to Zero up to Mad Cat to get a 2-point play on the board. Let's see if Cloud9 can mount a comeback here. I actually believe that's Jerd who gets the final pass to put in that 2-point play. Cloud9, they actually pick up 2 kills here. They need to be aggressive. They need to push right now.
And here comes the toss. Lacefield's gonna tie it up. 1:10 to go, even game. Cloud9's lead diminished.
And you do have camo coming up for Cloud9 as well right now. So Zero very close to it. He has slowed down in the second half, had a big advantage in earning that camo, as opposed to Aches. Aches has turned it on in the second half, getting very close to that active camo. Could put points on the board for C9 at the end.
Here we go, Matt, 50 seconds left. Who is gonna make the play? All 4 members of Cloud9 trying to push together. Assault a little bit further behind, and he's got the drone in hand. Going for the toss, intercepted, pulled out of the sky. Great play from Zero to get the clear there, and it's Splyce tied up.
It's actually Zero in kind of one movement was able to intercept and throw it off in one play. So fantastic play. Now you have the drone in hands of Jerd, trying to get through top ticket. He's going to get cut down by Aches, but you see Mad Cat in the back. Did he buy enough time? It's going to be enough for Bance to get a 1-point throw off. 10 seconds left. Aches actually coming off spawn, does have that active camo. Let's see if they can get the drone in his hands in time.
3 seconds left, no luck for Cloud9. That one not gonna beat the buzzer. A hot 3-0 coming in from the Europeans.
As Splyce coming back into this game, getting very close to score streaks as well here for Mad Cat.
And Mad Cat doesn't want a Scarab. He's going for the big ones. He's looking for the Trinity Rocket, Scorchers, and of course the Bombardment if he can lock them all in. This is a big kill here. Needs just an assist to unlock the Rockets, and they have taken the lead. 230 to 228. Is MindFreak gonna blow this one? Here comes the streak.
Comes the streaks from Mad Cat, still on this streak. Just looking for players. from the side of MindFreak. He's going to get nothing with it. Dies during the use. You do have Splyce still getting time, just hovering that missile, letting his teammates pick up a lot of time there inside of the hard point. It's going to be MindFreak coming back and taking the lead. You do have Zero with that camo. You do have the Centurion use here for Splyce, and here comes the camo.
You gotta be effective here. MindFreak needs just 7 more points, at least to contest. 1 up left, and it's Jerd making the plays. Takes out Excite. Can he hold on for 10 seconds? He has 3 players right behind him. All 4 MindFreak members are gonna come flooding in. This is coming down to the wire.
Yeah, and MadCat does have that Centurion. It's gonna be 2 kills here coming in from MindFreak. But Jerd and Zero holding it down here for Splyce.
Buzzo's
it's gonna be
still there.
Buzzo though, picking up 2 kills. It's gonna be MindFreak here.
Buzzo did it, Matt!
1 point. They need 1 more point.
Are you kidding me? 1 more hill. It's a mad dash. MindFreak and Splyce all in. And at the end, it is MindFreak 250 to 249.
But take a look at the mini-map as we get ready to rotate over. It's going to be the light blue arrows that are set up for a cell block. You're in a good position, and technically you can win the game here with a perfect hold. You saw camo available for Aches, and he took some slack last night because 3 of the top KDs were your camo players from the other teams.
If Cloud9 hold this push, it could be the entire difference maker in this game. Envy sending all 4 players for the spawns. Aches is the last line of defense for Cloud9. Look at your kill feed. Already 2 coming in from C9. Slasher does get 1, but I do believe Cloud9 have held off this push for the moment. We're about to have another lead change. This time it's Cloud9 about to go up by 1.
We're down to the final moments here. Aches decides this is where he wants to pop his camo.
I think he was expecting the pressure to come in towards him, but
yeah,
to be honest, I get it was preemptive, yes, but he realizes that they can win off this hard point still. So they're going to put whatever they can into it. Centurion now dropped, camo used, Apathy, he's going for a last-ditch effort towards this outer wall run. Are Cloud9 going to be able to win their first match of the Global Pro League? Envy are just trying to contest. I think they're going to do it a long enough time. Now they've got to run right over that graveyard hard point.
They did just enough to hold on.
They're going to get there in time even. They're going to be the first ones there.
John's set up. John's got a scarab to work with. He's just a kill away from Centurion as well, buddy.
This is still possible.
Get it done. It's absolutely possible. Just find a kill here. Get Centurion. That's the first one. That's a huge kill. That's Aches over the top, but JCap still in the back. Finds 2. He gets the 3rd as well. Cap going massive here down the stretch.
The man himself getting it done. Now the scarab comes in. 18 seconds is all Envy needs. Cloud9 are being pushed back. A couple more kills and this one's over. Watch the flank right now from Aches. This could be the big difference. 10 seconds is all that remains. Aches coming in. The entry kill onto Apathy. Cloud9 pushing from the front. Envy are going to do it. The 50-second deficit is not enough to hold them off.